Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome back to City Skylines. I was going to start this off at a different point, but I saw this train coming in, and I thought, wow, that's awesome. I hadn't yet seen a train with a mixed consist like this. Sorry, I'm a bit of a train nerd. I have a model railroad set built into my coffee table. Yeah, oh boy, as I push my glasses back up upon my nose. But I really like this. I think that looks really awesome, seeing the mixed cars like that. That's really cool. That and the way, well, it's the middle of the day, but a lot of the trains now have been updated so they have the lights. Oh, like when they boop, pop out of here with the lights on it, it just looks so cool. We'll let that guy actually take down the one speed so we can watch it and appreciate it. Not that it's terribly much difference. Yeah. Oil cars. That's cool. Sorry, like I said, big train nerd. Anyway, welcome back to Cities Skylines. I've done quite a bit of progress since I was here for episode 8. I believe it's episode 9 now. Got a lot of the residential filled in. We passed 50,000. We're at 57, and here's where it's kind of fluctuating and stagnant. I haven't really tried to incorporate more industrial yet. I might in a bit. I might put some more farming. And also, I thought I was going to fill all this in with residential, and then I remembered, wait a minute. I have forestry stuff. I might actually build some more forestry. So I did. I put in some forestry there, and that's doing pretty well. I also put another train terminal here, cargo terminal here, to keep things, hopefully keep them off the road. Not that it's working all that terribly well, but it's not bad. I got some of these, you know, the stake forestry trucks, these come on, stake bed looking trucks. They're popping up in other places. It's kind of weird, but I think things have kind of normalized now. But anyway, expanded the residential up in here. I think I'm going to leave most of this forestry and then maybe put a little residential, maybe commercial. I'm not sure. It's still TBD with this section here. But got a few little funny neighborhoods up in here. I try to do alternating square and diagonal things, and then I saw this arc. I'm like, well, let me try it. Oh. And it looks alright. It's not perfectly angled with the road, but it's pretty close. The free-forming tool is actually pretty well done. And this off-ramp is still really busy. I think... Oh, well, that makes sense. It's the main two arteries into the city, and that's the first off-ramp. So I think a lot of the AIs can see this as the shortest route, because it's the quickest off-ramp. I'm not sure if that's really how they calculate it, but I had to... This was just a simple one-lane thing. It got backed up back to here, I think. So I went ahead and upgraded this, all of it, to the highway lanes. And for the most part, it flows pretty well. Let's see, let's let it speed up. I don't think there's much difference at this point between a 3 and a 2. I think, from what I read on the blogs and the forums and things, once you get your population up to a certain level, 3 speed isn't really all that fast. It does kind of limit you, so... But still, it goes faster than 1 speed. But I ended up putting in a lot of the big services, like the big hospital, the big police headquarters, and the big fire station over here, just to provide a whole bunch of coverage over here. And I've also gone through, took about half an hour, and parked the crap out of this. So all the residentials are really well covered with parks. I got a lot of like soccer fields and baseball fields kind of by schools. Then also put, oh yeah, that's a cinema, because they fit like a commercial looking thing, but they're really a park. Anyway, so I did that. So I've got a lot of upgrading that happened recently, and people are pretty darn happy. Also had to upgrade this road because this was getting a little bottlenecky as well. But at this point, we are up now above, like I said, 50,000. We're over 55,000. That's awesome. I also did a few... Sorry, I did lots of work off screen. Hard to see them. I did a few more bus routes. Like I have one that's... I actually have two. A clockwise one and a counterclockwise one that goes through this loop, and it also does the little T into here to cover that. I got one going down through the work area, through the farms a little bit. There's another one going here. I think it's the Alpine Loop, something like that. Yeah, the Alpine line is over here. Business Loop, I think it's just a little one up here. That's the first one I did to get things going. Yeah, see how it flickers when you hover over it? Yeah, cool. Business to main, that's, I think... Oh yeah, that picks up here, but then it goes along the main road. And I stretch that, and that's cool. The fields, yeah. Yeah, so lots of bus routes, but like I said, kind of only along the main routes, because that's how I roll. There's already enough going on in the neighborhoods, and I only have a few inlets and outlets in each one. I don't really want buses wandering through there. Yes, in theory it would help maybe cut down on some of the traffic, but I'd rather keep those... Oh, I missed a spot. I'd rather keep those... Uh-oh. Audio, please behave. Anyway, I'd rather keep the bus routes... there we go. On the main roads, because that's where it can handle them. And I'm also really happy with... oh, gosh, the cars with lights. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Hold on, while it's nighttime. I wanted to see... over here. I wanted to record it. Let's go. Let's get a train. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, see the headlight? Ugh, love it. Just, I also like how, see that was again the mixed consist? 2 trains. 2 trains pulling the consist. That's super authentic and amazing and beautiful. And I love it. There's more and more I play with this in the 3 lights. In the After Dark, and more little nuggets that I realize and go, oh, that's cool. See, like, I haven't done much of this. The free roaming stuff. Whee! Let's see, where is there... Just looking for a main road to try to follow, but I'm just not coming across any... Oh, there's one. Well, we're way over here now. Got a church. Wow, that actually looks really cool. That lights up really nice. That's a park, by the way. BT dubs. Here we go. Oh, those are annoying. The police cars. I'm sure there's a mod, because it's like they're always flashing. Why? Are you going to pull him over? No, you're just going to be stuck behind him. That's something I wish that the AI was a little better about, was the emergency vehicles and civilian vehicles getting out of their way. But they don't. Oh, that's kind of neat looking. Whee! Anyway, enough of that. You didn't come to see all that. I mean, well, maybe you did, because, let's be honest, the game looks freaking amazing. But, anyway, so we got that. Let's pause it real quick. We've got ourselves up to this population level. Over here, this is where the oil is going to be, so I don't really want to do too much over here yet. I might pop in another residential zone down here. Actually, let me go ahead and plop in a little more industrial here, just to satisfy that. Excuse me for a bit. Whoa, not upgrades. There you go. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, one more. It'll slowly populate. Is it watered? Not quite. There we go. Our water situation's doing good. I just reinforced some of our clarifiers, so that we'll have plenty of that. And industry. Painted all. Yes. Not all of there, but all of this as well. Cool. I got some more incinerators. These are mods. They're eco-friendly incinerators. They don't pollute. They don't pollute. They don't create any pollution. And it's not operating right now. I think that's because I have so much that they're all struggling to get enough stuff. Enough, oh, wow, that's a lot. Yeah, they're all struggling to get enough, enough trash to actually burn it. Interesting. Plus, I also have Whoa, I think they're working. I also have garbage trucks, assets, vehicles that are 4 times the capacity of the regular garbage trucks. So it takes them longer to come back and drop off stuff to burn, but when they do, they drop off a lot more. Anyway, so we'll get some industrial growing up here. I added the bus lines, and I do want to do some metro lines. But first, now that a lot of this is cleared up, or at least clearing up, yeah, that's slowly flowing out that way. We'll just focus more on this edge. I know it's hard to see at nighttime. That didn't show the poopy. Anyway, I know it's hard to see at nighttime, but this area down here, this looks pretty clean. A little brownness. Hopefully we'll actually be able to see the daylight in a minute. But I do want to get to our tourist and leisure area, kind of as an attractor for tourists. So let's go ahead and buy these two. Obviously I have plenty of money. I'm making plenty of money. Oh, and I also recently actually just a few minutes ago, went and boosted the services for fire, health, and police. The fire hazard rate was... Oh, that's health. It's still 28. It's still not great. Actually, I might put one down here just to keep these guys from catching on fire, because industry has more chances of that. But our fire rate's a little high. I'm going to plop one in over here too with the forestry stuff so that they don't burn. I mean, all the trees. Hey, what do you think is going to happen? This area's got pretty good coverage. There's just a few. It's because of the way the roads are. Yeah, they just don't get back there. You could plop one all over the place and fill it up, but what's the point? But I upped the budget for them. So yeah, these are slowly dissipating. Still a little puddle of it there. That's probably an artifact of the ground. Interesting. Pollution. Ground pollution, 1%. Okay. So, interesting. That's like, I wonder if some of it's like floating pollution, some of it is pollution that has settled to the ground. But hopefully that'll push itself out eventually, over time. We'll get there. Someday. Alright, so we got ourselves a leisure and tourist area here. Let's see, what do we want to do? Actually, pause this. I have plenty of money, so I can do what I want with it. Once you get to a certain point, you just ching, ching, ching. It just rolls in. Let me extend it to this, at least to like edge of the cliff. Alright, I'm gonna work on this for a few minutes and get a layout going. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Built up I think the road infrastructure that I think I'm going to like. Obviously the off-ramp. Got the connected around to that residential over there so they can have access to it. I might have to eventually at some point make freeway connections here, but I really would rather not if I don't have to. But anyway, I got a crossroad. I'm thinking this area back here will be leisure a little more. I'm not sure. I think I want this to be like a strip of casinos and hotels. I have some assets for that, some unique buildings. We'll start plopping those in a bit. I also built a shoreline road using the curvy tool here, and it worked out pretty nicely to place these guys because they need to be near a road. I like some of them, like the fishing pier. That looks fine. That looks like about right. That's about how far off the water, above the water you are. But like, what is this? Diving pier? Fishing tours. That's so high off the water, it just looks kind of weird. Like, sea-doos and boats. I mean, look here. Here's boats. Look at how high... Let me go to free camera. See if I can get closer down. No, that's it. But look at... nope. Look at how high this is and how low the boats are. Over here, the dock there's stairs up to it. It should be the other way around. I know the water is dynamic and levels and things, but this should go down to water level, and that's where the boats are. Instead of having the boats, whoa, the boats 20 feet below the ramp, the pier. That's a little odd. Like I said, the dining one, that's okay. Because, yeah, those are up high. And I'm poor. I don't have a boat, but I've been to the harbor enough times, Dana Point, Newport, whatever, to where this is a little weird. I guess you could use a ladder to get down there. Otherwise, what do you do? Jump in and then swim to your boat? It's just kind of odd. I haven't seen these in action, and I honestly just put these here just to get them placed, see how it would look. I like it. It actually conforms to the street lineup pretty well. They're not complaining about no road access, right? They're complaining about no power and water, but come on. Yeah, but no complaint about no road access. The beach volleyball court with parking around it. It should be like in the sand. I've also got some other beach assets, so I might tweak this road back a bit more to give them straight up access to the beach. Maybe over here as well, but over here is where you start getting into the water. But hopefully that'll clear up soon enough. Okay, let's see. What do I have for... oh, I have one asset that's supposed to be like, welcome to the strip, but it's not working. It's supposed to be like you place it... Did you go green for it? No. It's supposed to be you create a T intersection. Here. Create a T intersection, then it should click right there. But it doesn't. It really doesn't want to. So there's something weird with the asset. It's not. 'Tis not happy. So I'll maybe check the workshop and see if that has something else to it. All right. So let's find our casinos. What are you? Club Kevin. Ooh, a club. That could be cool. Dump National Hotel. That's a bit much. We got the in-game luxury hotel. That's kind of cool looking. That's kind of narrow. So let me see what else I got though, because I know there are some. Yeah, here's a few of these. Oh, you lose some of it because of the... Okay, then let's move you back to here, shall we? There we go. Still kind of does weird things with the sand. The building gets kind of funky, but it's not bad. But this lights up really neat looking at night. We'll see that in a bit. It looks like the Flamingo in real Las Vegas. Let's see what else we got. Oh, nope, wrong thing. Got Nero's Palace Casino, which is, yeah, you guessed it, like Caesar's Palace. These guys like across from each other. What does that look like? Yeah, that's not bad. That actually kind of sits okay on the spot. The pool and the columns and things. It's actually pretty spiffy looking. Alright, what else do we got? What are you? A theater? No. No. Oh, I gotta get rid of some of those. A church. Pan Am. The High Roller Casino. Alright, this is cool. Yeah, some of these really start to look like, these really start to look like Vegas hotels. Yeah, that reminds me of the Aladdin. That's cool. And then I think, because a lot of these do... Can I squeeze in a road right between them? Yes! Awesome. Cool. And that's honestly, that's Vegas. There's roads like that all over the place. So that's really cool. I think I'm going to build like parking structures back here. Let's see, what else do I got? I'll do a lot of the supporting work in the background. Oh yes, the Lost Casino. It looks like the Wynn. It's cool. Oh, that's awesome. The stock things. A cool baseball stadium. Medium stadium. What are you? Hong Kong and World Financial Center. Okay. So I only have those 4 hotels like that. Oh, right. One of them was the actual a luxury hotel from the game. So I might... Actually, I might put them all on that side. It's got a 4 gap. There we go. That one kind of dwarfs the rest of them, though, doesn't it? Wow. Those are cool looking, though. Yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. I got a few parking structure apps. I think I'll put a few mods. Assets, and I think I'll put a few of those here. I think I got like a club and something else. So I'll play with that, flesh this out, maybe do some beachy stuff, and I will see you guys in episode 10. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Let me know. Always looking for recommendations and whatnot. If you like, hit subscribe. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. As you can tell, I'm trying to build up a following base. I don't have that many subscribers, but I have a few. I'm still early days in this. Only been a few months. Anyway, thanks again, and I will catch you later.